a proud sponsor of Texas Rangers baseball.
2-0 ball game as we are back in Surprise. We go to the top half of frame number 3. Rangers have the lead with 2 in the first. Jason Jennings has done very well so far. He has not allowed a run or a hit. And John Buck swings at an 0-1 pitch and chops it foul behind the plate. It's 0-2. So Jason Jennings working ahead. He's thrown some pitches now through 2 innings, right at 37. Tony Pena Jr. on deck. It's 8-9-1 here in the Kansas City order. The 0-2 is swung on and a high fly ball hit well to center field. Marlon Byrd sprinting back. He's at the wall. This ball's on its way, and it's gone. Lands on top of the berm and straight away center field just to the right of the black and white Surprise logo. That ball cleared by probably 30 feet. And the Royals, with their first hit, cut it to a 2-1 ball game. It's Texas 2 and Kansas City 1 as John Buck clubs his first bomb of the 2008 spring.
And he made it worth it. I mean, my goodness, did he clobber that ball. It just kept going, and you say 30 feet, I'm going to go with 40 feet. That thing wasn't even close. It was just hammered.
Well, the one disappointing part about it, well, I guess one disappointment is that one of the umpires is late, but the other disappointment is that was an 0-2 pitch.
That's right.
He swung at an 0-2 and clubbed it to dead center field. All right, here's Tony Pena now. And Tony takes a slider outside for ball 1. Tony, a .245 batter, no homers and 7 runs batted in. Yeah, we do work with a 3 umpiring crew today, 3-person crew. Here's the pitch, the 1-0. And Jennings misses low in the dirt. 2 balls in, no strikes. Mitch Meyer will be next. Tony Pena, by the way, last year at Kansas City had .267 in 152 games with 2 homers and 47 runs batted in. Of course, not playing for his dad, no longer the manager of this ball club, now playing for Trey Hillman. This pitch is popped up behind the plate. Gerald Laird coming over, and just to the right of the on-deck circle in front of the Kansas City dugout, makes the catch on the warning track. Nice play by Gerald Laird. He has no problems with the high sky today. Those catchers, I guess, are used to that, though. There's the first out of inning number 3.
He was all over that. Never a doubt.
Now it's Mitch Meyer that comes up. But Jason Jennings, we talked a little bit about Jason and how much he's trying to improve the velocity. First pitch, swung on and chopped foul up the first baseline. You're hearing me say the word chop a lot today, and that's always good with respect to a guy like Jason Jennings. Mitch Meyer batting at 182, skied to left field his first at bat on a 3-2 pitch. Standing off the plate, the left-hander OH. And the 0-1 is swung on and hit foul at home plate. No balls and 2 strikes. You know, Jennings talked about how much he really wants to try to get to that 200 innings pitched mark this year. And one of his better baseball memories came in the 2006 season when he was pitching at Colorado. He said every start he always went 7 to 8 innings and always seemed to give up 3 runs or less. And, boy, those results, you get quality starts like that, the Rangers will take it. And the 0-2 is swung on and missed. Slider down and inside. Jason Jennings kept pounding the zone in, and Mitch Meyer having a tough time getting those hands extended. He's gone, and there's out number 2.
Listen, the bottom line is this, Scott. This guy was able to pitch successfully at Coors Field. If he can pitch well there, and he said he felt very comfortable there, he's not going to have a problem pitching at Rangers Ballpark. Again, I don't think anybody questions this guy's ability. It's just a question of health.
Jennings' first pitch now to Mark Grzelcyk is a little bit outside for ball 1. Leadoff homer to begin this inning by John Buck to straightaway center field, the only blemish on Jason Jennings' line so far. He's got 3 strikeouts now, 1 walk. 1-0 now to the right-hander. Swinging an opposite field line drive into right field, a base hit. Mark Grzelcyk keeping his hands back and spanking that one about hip high into right. A 2-out single now for the Royals. Their second hit today. Both coming here in the inning. Now Alex Gordon comes up. Well, Alex Gordon opening a lot of people's eyes, including former Kansas City Royal Hall of Famer George Brett, who says, hey, I'm a big fan of this guy. Brett loves him. And even though he started out hitting 150 for the spring and 150 early last year, this pitch is over the inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1 to Alex. Breaking ball to start big Alex Gordon's at bat. Alex walked in his first plate appearance earlier today, batting at 280 for the spring. But hey, you start 150 and you battle through that to wind up hitting 247. George says this guy's a gamer. Runner at first, 2 down. The runner holds the 0-1 pitch from Jennings, and he slide steps home a sinker that misses about a foot off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The knock on Gordon, if you can call it a knock, is that he hasn't had the power this spring with only 1 home run. I don't think that should be a concern. This is a guy that eventually is going to hit for power and average, I think.
Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Alex Gordon with 2 outs. Runner at first stays, and the pitch is swung on in a high fly ball. Deep right center field. Marlon Byrd toward the warning track, still going. He's there. Bangs up against the wall, and the ball rolls free. Rounding third is Drezolonic. He scores, and Alex Gordon goes trotting into third base with an RBI game-tying triple on a ball rocketed to center field. Marlon Byrd kept going back and kept going back, and the ball came down, hit his glove as soon as he put his back against the wall, and the ball rolled free.
Good effort by Byrd, but a catch that probably he thinks he should have made, but that's an illustration right there of how strong Alex Gordon is. Good quick swing, hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark, almost got it out of here. And that's the kind of player I think he'll be all year long.
First triple of the spring for Alex Gordon. That is an RBI, and we're tied at 2. Jose Guillen takes a hard fastball low and inside for ball 1 to the right-hander. Guillen, a 143 hitter, a homer, 4 runs batted in. Game deadlocked at 2 now after the Alex Gordon triple. Here's the stretch. Jennings 1-0. High fastball 2-0. Hey, Rangers fans, Rangers mini plans on sale now. Choose from great packages designed around the best games, business entertainment, or weekend fun. Or try the new all-you-can-eat 10-pack. Mini plans start at just $70 and include great benefits. Call 972-RANGERS or visit TexasRangers.com. 2-0 pitch in tied ball 3. And I venture to say if Jason Jennings loses this guy again, we will see a visit from Mark Garner, who I just noticed has just come off of his seat. He's on the bottom step now of the dugout. He can't wait to get out there. 3-0 pitch now from Jennings. And a little bit outside. There is ball 4. So 2 on, 2 gone for the Royals, who have struck twice here in the third on RBIs by Buck and Gordon. And here comes Mark Garner.
Couldn't have been more predictable if he had sent a note up to the booth reading, Scott, if he misses with this pitch, I'm heading out there. You nailed it. You called it.
You know, if you see enough of these games,
exactly,
and you really start to anticipate, it's.
When you see him sneak up like that, keep getting closer and closer to the top step.
It's a baseball fan's intuition, I think.
You know, it's interesting. This Royals club, 15-12 so far during the spring. And again, 4 of those 12 losses handed to them by the Rangers trying for the sweep today. But, you know, spring training results don't often mean anything in the regular season, hence Tampa Bay's 17-6 record. But the Royals certainly hoping that they can at least be more competitive than they've been recently.
Game tied at 2 down here in the third inning. Jason Jennings in trouble here, trying to get out of it. Runners at the corners. Here's the pitch now to the red-hot Billy Butler. First ball hacking. He swings and misses at a slider. Hits 0-1 to Billy, who skied to right field in a 1-1 pitch back in the second to begin the inning. Billy 5th in slugging, 8th in batting average in the spring, batting at .387. Had a double on a 2-for-3 outing yesterday. And he's drawn comparisons to a guy by the name of Greg Luzinski. Remember him? He is a spark plug at the plate. Slight crouch, the right-hander awaits. And Jennings throws a hard fastball. Had a sinker right on his hands, but he takes in tight for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And just because you're having a great spring doesn't mean that you're not going to get some ribbing in the clubhouse. John Buck giving Butler a difficult time about a goatee, a weak attempt at a goatee that Butler is trying to grow. It's the kind of inside information you get from me.
1-1 pitch now coming up to Billy. And the delivery. And it's low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hey, those goatees are important to a lot of guys. You see some guys that they won't shave those things if they're in a big hot streak or something like that.
That's right.
And Billy's been hitting well, as you mentioned, at .387. 4 homers, 13 runs batted in for the spring. Butler, a hitting machine, and they have taken the first base duties away from him. He's going to be exclusively a DH. 2-1 pitch. Good pitch. Slider on the corner. Strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, and he is absolutely the definition of one of those. smaller than you would expect power hitters, but he's just got a short, compact swing. He's able to generate a lot of power, and the comparisons to Lazinski, I think, are very appropriate.
John Buck leading off the inning with a homer. Then a 2-out base hit by Grzelcyk, and then the Alex Gordon triple ties the game at 2. That's where we are. Runners at the corners, and the 2-2 coming up with 2 outs. And Jennings turns and tosses to first. Guillen back standing as he drives him back to the bag. Again, Murphy, Bird, and Bradley left to right in the outfield, and they are around to the left against Billy Butler, who likes to spray the ball. I'm surprised that Bradley is so deep and toward the gap in right center. 2-2 pitch coming up now from Jennings. Swung on and shot. Dead center field. This ball's hit hard. Bird coming over, circling now, and stops dead in his tracks and makes the catch to end the inning. But the damage done by the Royals in the third. 2 runs on 3 hits, including a solo shot to start the frame, and the Alex Gordon RBI triple tying it. That gets us through 2.5 at Surprise. It's the Rangers 2 and the Royals 2. Rangers baseball continues in a moment.